You know, we have a world-renowned midget football program here in town, the Mckeesport Little Tigers. And a lot of times, no matter where you go in the country, if you have a t-shirt on that says Mckeesport Football or Mckeesport Little Tigers, that's a recognizable piece of clothing that, you know, the stories that get told about when people are in different parts of the country about they come up and they have relatives there, or their father played there, their grandfather played there. So, you know, that's been entrenched in these kids, you know, forever.
So transitioning from the Little Tigers to high school is different, because you form bonds with people as you get older. You'll know for the rest of your life, because some kids from Little Tigers, they'll end up moving or doing whatever they feel like they doing in their future. But high school, you go through all this stuff together, camp, training, and you grow up together. So throughout my years of school, I felt like I grew closer to everybody I played with.
Trench Butters became kind of their motto at camp. I mean, they started saying it every time we break it down at the end of practice, at the end of a lifting session. They kind of adopted it from the surroundings that we live in. I'm a Mckeesporter, I'm a lifer, my parents, my grandparents, and you know, it's a rough town. And these kids kind of embraced their difficulties and kind of said, hey, this is how we're gonna you know, recognize each other and call each other Trench Brothers, in the fact that, hey, we're all going through something tough, but we're gonna do it together.
We all grew up with each other from the trenches, and we're all brothers. And Trench Bros it's everyone on the team. It's not just a class, it's everyone. We're all brothers, and it means a lot for us. We all want to play for each other. We all want to succeed and see everyone succeed, play good. Even the sophomores that don't even get to play that much want to see us win. We're a team this year, and that's the Trench Bros.
Trench Bros started like in the middle of the 2021 season. Like, I felt like wherever we went, as a team, we could like grind out a win. And the way we live, like the way our community is, things that go on, it's not so great, but like it's life and what we got to deal with. So week by week, we just try to get a win and keep it pushing.
We come together as like one. We're all brothers, we're all play as a family, and we got each other's backs.
Where we come from, it's hard. Like, a lot of people struggle. A lot of people like been through a lot of stuff that a lot of people ain't even seen before. So, and we've been through it too. Like, the people I play with, we grew up, we seen everything. We lost people we were all close to at young ages. So we've been through it all.
The whole squad in general, I feel like they really felt it when they said it. Like, when they were saying that they were like a part of it or breaking it down, they felt it. Like, it had a meaning to them. So every week we went out there and put it on the line. Every practice, put it on the line, pushed each other. And if somebody was slacking, like, we'd tell them, and they'd just pick their head up and keep it pushing and try to do better.
So when there's one loss in the community, it's like the whole Mckeesport is connected to that person. Everybody knows everyone here. And I know there's certain understandings where children do die, people's sons, daughters, but it's just life. I don't want to put it like that, but if the stuff, it just happens around here because people they don't care. But yeah, that's what's growing up in Mckeesport. It's just like, it's hard.
I hope I like go to college. I hope I get offers first.
I do want to get out of here so I can do better for my family and get them out. I have a scholarship to go play at Teal College, so hopefully, and I'm going there to study nursing. So I want to be a travel nurse.
I really can't like persuade a school. So if I just keep doing big games, we beat Alicopo, we beat Penn Sheriff, we beat Bell Vernon, beating all these top schools, and I'm having like major games. So like, hopefully it'll get noticed soon.
I know I have the opportunity to play, and I'm gonna take it. And you know, even beyond football, I want to keep striving to be a better man, be a role model. Hopefully, in my next 4 years of life or 5 years, however long I'm in school, I can come back here and make an impact on the city and continue to play ball.
Like, a lot of people missed the chance on me, and it's not really my loss, it's their loss. So I'm gonna show them. So right now, I'm talking to like a couple schools, couple D1, D2 schools, Calugu, Lock Haven, Duquesne, Robert Morris. Still talk to West Virginia here and there a little bit, but it's really all on my size. So I gotta show them why it's heart over measurements.
Signing it's coming real soon. I feel like college, like you gotta let it come to you. I plan to like go to some type of school and learn architecture or engineering. Whenever I make my decision, I feel like I just gotta live with it and make the most of it. I hope like everybody remembers me for who I am instead of like how I played and what I did.
So, you know, being a product of this area is you carry pride amongst yourself, you know, when you're going through life. For those who might not really know Mckeesport, it's a split city. You know, we have a couple housing projects that don't see eye to eye. You know, one section of the city don't see eye to eye. So, you know, growing up in that, you know, you're faced with a lot of adversity.
A lot of our kids' attendance is the problem. You know, we need them to get here. But then again, there's some other issues that impact attendance. You know, maybe some of our players and some of our students are a child care provider for their younger siblings. We've had cases of that a lot. Helping out at home, single parent family at home. They're helping out at home a little bit more so than some of the other kids. So attendance takes a hit. Or maybe they were up a little too late because they were that child care option for the single parent family. So there's different stories that are being told on a daily basis with our kids here and how they're able to succeed and overcome those obstacles to get out.
Jamil Perryman, our quarterback, he just moved to quarterback this year, running our offense. Usually most of our quarterbacks have run it since the 7th grade. Jamil was able to pick it up in a matter of months. He's still growing, but he also has rushed for 1,000 yards, has around 16 touchdowns, and has been kind of the engine behind our offense this season. He's been amazing on both sides of the ball. He's still our starting free safety. He's been our starting free safety for the last 3 years.
He's your leader. He's your coach on the field. He's going to hold everyone accountable on and off the field. I can say that. He's just a special talent. I wish he was a little bit bigger, because then college coaches will be drooling out the mouth over him. But him being a little undersized, you never question his heart though. His heart, he might be 5'9", but his heart stood 7 foot.
Dimitri Brooks is our only senior offense or defensive lineman. Dimitri is a 3-year starter for us, but for us to have this much success rushing the ball, we've rushed for well over a mile this year, and Dimitri Brooks is one of the main reasons that we've been able to move people off the defensive front and be able to gain as many yards that we've been able to achieve this season. Jameer Brown's played both sides of the football for us, but where he's making the most noise has been at the outside linebacker position. Plays at the strong side position, we call it our ace position, where he's been able to make outstanding plays, interceptions, being able to lock down receivers, but really being stout against the run. He's been a leader on and off the field, and it's been great to watch him mature from his sophomore year to where he's at now as a senior. Shane McGraw's 2-year starter, inside linebacker. He makes a lot of splash plays for us. He lives in the other people's backfields. I'm sure when teams are preparing to play against us, I'm sure they're really working on how to keep him negated, try to keep him out of their backfield, and keep him from making all the splash plays, sacks, fumble recoveries, interceptions, etc.
We were presented an opportunity from Six Star Nutrition to come in and support our student athletes, to provide cutting edge, real products that are on the top of their markets to help our kids strength train. There's a lot to be said for the programs that our coaches offer our students in the off season. The football team lifts weights and strength trains January to May, January to June.
You know, they understood it's the little things, even when no one's watching, it counts. They bought into the weightlifting program, the nutrition. That included the protein, the nutrition, eating right, through the hard work, through the weight room, and putting in the work on and off the field, along with the classroom.
Some of these kids you talk to and they just feel sluggish and whatever, and you talk to them and they haven't eaten at home at all. And then for outside companies and businesses and just people in general to provide food for the team, that just gives a boost to us as far as our playing capacity.
Anybody that knows anything about bodybuilding and weight training knows that the lifting of the weights is part of it, but the nutrition is everything. And recently, you know, with us being able to obtain this protein, you're starting to see better transformations in their bodies, them having more energy, more strength. We're really excited to have it throughout the whole off season this year, and really looking forward to seeing what type of gains we're able to make.
I feel like it put energy in us. We worked out, then we some days we had to practice right after we lifted. So like if your stomach was hurting or you didn't eat, we'd eat the protein bars, and that would like put something in our body before we like ran around full speed and stuff, so we didn't get sick or just lose excessive weight. They pushed us harder. They told us like if we wanted to be successful, we'd have to like push ourselves, and we caught on and we started pushing ourselves like as a team, as a group.
Unfinished, we're unfinished. We got that on the back of our warm-up shirts. It says unfinished.